Welcome back to the channel. Imagine marrying a man everyone believed had only a few days left to live, only to witness a miracle that changed both of your lives forever. Today's heartwarming Old West story is filled with love, faith, sacrifice, and an unforgettable twist you won't see coming. If you enjoy inspiring, historical stories like this one, don't forget to like this video, share it with your friends, and subscribe to the channel for more amazing stories every week. Now grab a comfortable seat and let's step back into the American frontier of the 1800s. Let's get started. In the autumn of 1884, the quiet frontier town of Red Willow, Montana, rested beneath endless blue skies and golden fields. Life was never easy there. Cowboys worked from sunrise to sunset, ranchers fought harsh winters, and every family carried its own burdens. Among the townspeople lived Ethan Walker, a hard-working cowboy known for his honesty, courage, and gentle heart. He owned a modest ranch inherited from his late father. But despite his strength, Ethan had grown painfully weak. A terrible lung illness had stolen his energy, leaving him coughing through the nights until even the local doctor sadly admitted there was little hope. "You should prepare your affairs," the doctor whispered. "I don't believe you have more than a few days." The news spread quickly through Red Willow. Neighbors came to shake Ethan's hand one last time, believing they would soon attend his funeral. Some even began discussing who might buy his ranch after he was gone. A few miles away lived Clara Bennett, a 24-year-old schoolteacher who had recently arrived from Missouri after losing both of her parents to fever. She rented a tiny cabin near the church and earned only enough money to survive. Clara had heard stories about Ethan for months, not about his ranch or his cattle, but about his kindness. People said he often delivered food to struggling widows during winter and quietly paid school fees for orphaned children without asking for thanks. When Clara learned that Ethan was dying alone, she visited his ranch carrying homemade soup and fresh bread. Ethan tried to smile despite his weakness. "You shouldn't waste your time on a dying cowboy," he said with a tired laugh. Clara looked directly into his eyes. "No one deserves to face the end alone." Over the next several days, she returned again and again, cleaning the dusty house, cooking warm meals, reading Bible passages beside the fireplace, and sitting with Ethan through his painful coughing fits. The lonely ranch slowly began to feel like a home again. As they talked, Ethan admitted his greatest regret wasn't dying, it was never having a family of his own. One chilly evening, Clara quietly reached for his trembling hand. "If your time truly is short," she said softly, "then let your last days be spent with someone who truly cares." A week later, the entire town. That very night, after the wedding celebration ended, Ethan collapsed into another violent coughing spell. Clara knelt beside him, refusing to leave his side, unaware that their greatest trial and an unbelievable miracle was only just beginning. By the first days of spring in 1885, something remarkable had happened. Ethan Walker was still alive. The man who had been given only days to live was now walking around his ranch, breathing more easily with each passing week. His cough had not disappeared completely, but his strength returned little by little. Even the town doctor was astonished. After examining Ethan once again, he slowly removed his spectacles and smiled. "I cannot explain it," he admitted. "I truly believed your illness would take your life. Whatever has happened, keep doing it." Ethan looked toward Clara, who stood quietly by the window with a hopeful smile. Deep in his heart, he believed that her unwavering love, care, and determination had given him the courage to keep fighting when he had almost surrendered. As summer arrived, Ethan was back on horseback, repairing fences, tending cattle, and riding across the open plains he loved so much. Every sunrise felt like a gift. He often told Clara, "God gave me a second chance, and I don't want to waste a single day of it." One evening, while watching the sunset over the prairie, Ethan shared a surprising idea with his wife. When everyone thought I was dying, he said, I realized how many people around us have no one to help them. If I've been blessed with more time, I want to spend it helping others. Within weeks, Ethan made a decision that stunned the entire town. He sold nearly half of his prized cattle, along with a large piece of unused land. Many ranchers thought he had lost his senses. Why would you give away your fortune? They asked. Ethan simply smiled. Money can always be earned again. Time cannot. Using the money, Ethan and Clara built a small schoolhouse beside a welcoming orphan home for children who had lost their parents on the frontier. Clara became the school's first teacher, filling the classroom with books, laughter, and hope. Ethan taught the older boys and girls how to ride horses, repair fences, and care for animals, believing honest work built strong character. Soon, children from nearby ranches and distant settlements arrived to learn and find a safe place to belong. The building that many had doubted quickly became the heart of Red Willow. The same townspeople who had once whispered cruel rumors now spoke with admiration. They realized Clara had never married Ethan for his ranch or his wealth. She had married him because she saw goodness in a man everyone else believed was already lost. Years later, travelers passing through Montana still heard the story of the dying cowboy who lived, the brave woman who never gave up on him, and the extraordinary life they built together. Their love became a cherished legend of the American frontier, reminding generations that faith, compassion, and selfless kindness can turn even the darkest ending into a beautiful new beginning.